everyone, welcome back to 30 Days of Autism Acceptance 2020. The prompts were made by AudiJake on Tumblr. As always, a link to his blog will be in the description. I missed yesterday's prompt. I was running a D&D campaign for my family. Well, my dad and sister. Mom has no interest in D&D at all. So I will be doing yesterday's prompt as well as today's. So yesterday's prompt for April 25th was, do you know any other autistic people off the internet? Is anyone else in your family autistic, or are you the only one? Do you wish you knew more? I do know other autistic people off the internet. A few friends from high school and elementary school are autistic. I also did meet a couple of people in university. I am not the only person in my family. There is one other person with a confirmed diagnosis to my knowledge, and their ability to get their own diagnosis is actually a huge contributing factor to me getting my own diagnosis. When that happened, conversations were able to open up, and I realized, hey, maybe that's the thing that's been going on with my brain all this time. I was right. Do I wish I knew more? I guess kind of, maybe. I would love to know more people, but meeting new people is intimidating. So, kind of, I guess, maybe? Sort of. Always nice to know other people like me, but of course that involves actually having to meet people, so sort of, to an extent. If it wasn't for the social anxiety, heck yes. And then today's prompt for April 26th. In what ways can allistic people better accommodate you and other autistic people? What would you consider helpful? So, allistic, spelled A-L-L-I-S-T-I-C. That is basically a term in the autistic community for people who are not autistic. There is, of course, also neurotypical, but people with ADHD could potentially be allistic, but wouldn't be considered neurotypical, is my understanding of it. Neurodivergent includes autism, ADHD, other neurological conditions. Neurotypical, people without neurodivergent conditions. Allistic is basically not autistic. It's a bit more specific. So, in what ways can allistic people better accommodate you and other autistic people? What would you consider helpful? I guess a really, really good starting place would be better education, better understanding, and not being judgmental of autistic traits. So, better understanding and acceptance of stimming, not judging people who are in a meltdown, and basically just talk to your autistic friends and family members, find out what accommodations that they specifically need. Everyone's different. A really good one that my family recently found is using plastic cutlery instead of metal cutlery. That helps me a lot. I'm able to actually have meals with my family without needing to put earplugs in, because the scraping sound is so physically painful to me that I can't eat when it's happening. I just have to sit there like that, plugging my ears, unless I have my earplugs, but I don't always remember to bring those to the dining room with me. They generally stay in my little bag that stays in my purse, so not always the most helpful thing, and of course then I can't be part of the conversation either. One that my sister's using for me a lot now is just being very direct with what she says. So, for example, instead of saying, Abby, I want to sit here, it's, Abby, can you please move your book so I can sit here? Yeah, I can do that immediately. I'm just not like, okay, just sit then. I know exactly what she means. So those are two really good examples for how my family's been interacting with me with accommodations. But no, there's like so many different things that autistic people can need accommodations for. So better education, better understanding, and then just talk to your friends and family members and figure out what specific things they need and what you can do to help them. Because it's not going to be the same for everyone. So, yeah, I think that's everything I have to say on either of these topics. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again for tomorrow's video. Bye!